Now, I know the paper said that this mom was so caring and she was so nice and everything. But when you look at this mom here, you don't want to have a mom like this. She looks like she's local. She is married to some income tax executive. And she's going to quit saying there's financial problems and end up with more financial problems. She got a good settlement. She squandered the money, buy assault rifles and all kind of shooting range practice and all this stuff. And, I mean, and now she's in financial straits. But she know that this guy had mental problems. So what she does is train him to be a killer. She has all kind of AR-15 or whatever, this assault rifle, 30 clips, and she taking this guy to the rifle range to make him a good shooter. So what she expect he's gonna do? Look, how God works is this. Children are gonna be lost based on the parents up to a certain age. Before a child reaches the age of majority, the parents' character is imputed to these kids. So that if the parents are evil and they have 6 kids and they all should happen to show up before God's judgment, he's not going to study these kids. He's going to study the parents. And if the parents were evil, these kids are going to be deemed evil. Because of several reasons. Train up a child in the way he should go, or when he's old, he will not depart, the scripture says. And because they're evil, they're going to train this children to be evil. Somebody hit you, shoot them. You don't have enough, don't steal. Do whatever it takes to get, successful, cheat, whatever. Somebody cut you off on the highway, just kill them, and so on. And so that's how God works. Now, this Adam guy, she knows he has mental problems. And he's not doing well in school, etc. Instead of trying to, prepare him for a life where he's going to live, at a reasonable pace, just check, just stay locked up in his house or in some mental institution or something. She's giving him some awesome skills here. So that if life doesn't work for your son, you get a big gun and shoot up the place. I wonder she has some AK with a large clip, like with 100, shots in it. So you could shoot up the whole school, you know what I mean? And so, it's ironic though that the first shot was hers. Bam, mom, you're dead. Why did he shoot her? Did he have problems with her too? Or simply because she groomed him to be evil? He don't want to go to school, but she's forced him to go to school. And she's forced him to shoot because with his competence, I doubt whether he wanted to shoot, but she forced him to shoot. So, okay, you force him to go to school, you force him to learn to shoot. So, he's failing everywhere, so you just shoot you first and then shoot up his school. Now, what could be the motive for him going to shoot at his school? I better deal with this right now. I think that he's basically realizing that although he tried, went to high school, you have to be homeschooled. And there's another thing, homeschool kids, you got to watch them, man. Ask them, have you been homeschooled? Yeah. Be careful because generally they can't handle the real world. And they're going to go off on fantasies, write stupid stuff. Anybody try to criticize it, they're going to get upset because all they were saying and doing in the past, parents will say, oh, that's so good, son. Daughter, that is so brilliant. Call up auntie. Auntie, you see what sister did right here? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's not a bunch of nonsense, But, they're playing games to them, and then the score so high in the LSAT that they've gone to Yale, and they end up just being a loser, They're going into government, and the enemy could come and sell them anything, and they're buying it like, oh, no problem. You just give me enough money, and you lobbied me, and I got it done. Well, you want me to go in the Middle East? I'm there. Watch me doing it with fun, so on. And so basically, she should have not trained this guy to shoot. Period. He should have never had access to guns. She would have been alive today. If she had stayed with her husband, maybe he would have helped to be a little more stabilizing in the home, etc. And because it don't seem as though the guy wanted to get rid of her. She divorced him. She put the papers up. And why didn't she just ignore the guy and just be happy? I mean, I don't believe in the wrong, but if he ain't treating you right, got somebody on the side. But for the kid's sake and for the security stuff, I'm not suggesting nothing funny, but all I'm saying is that you're evil anyway. So instead of having this evil on her hand, better you'd stay with your husband, got somebody decide to get what you're missing there, and have a normal life so these kids don't have to go and shoot up, a whole bunch of people and create all this suffering in the world. Now, that would have been a lesser evil, I think. You know. So basically, mentally ill people should stay away from guns, and I'm sure there's a law like that. And if she were alive, maybe she would have faced a lot of charges. But be careful, parents, what you do. Don't be evil. And if you're evil, be evil by yourself. Don't let these kids join you because your evil stuff we don't like. When you die, you're evil and it's done. But when you put it on to these kids and teach them your evil ways, man, this thing gonna continue for generations. And be so careful, man. I've never had a gun. I don't think I need a gun, but sometimes you might. I still see myself as, I'm 60, but look, I want to take my lunch money. If you don't have a knife or a gun, you're not going to get my money, bro. I don't mind, getting knocked out or whatever. As long as we can kill each other and so on, that'd be fun. If you knock me out and you win, you get the $60, so I don't have to have no gun to shoot up the place, etc. Doesn't mean I might not have a gun in the future, you know what I mean? But by the way, the FBI making sure that I can have a gun. They got me charged with domestic violence. And when you charge with domestic violence, you can't get a gun. So my gun days will never be, I guess, but it's a real tragedy all around.